Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, after watching these Love and Crystal small decks in my collection fits in your purse decks, I pulled out and I did not realise how many I actually had. So what do I start with? I'm going to start with my tarot decks to begin with. Okay, let me start with the Rain Coast Pocket deck. This is so cute. This is my sort of little, I want to say sort of creepy, surrealist, cutish, I don't know, it's sort of a really neat little deck. Really cool artwork. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So that to me is my sort of cute little, that's a really good little deck to have in my purse. So deck number one, the Rain Coast Pocket Tarot. Okay, another good little mini deck to have is the Steampunk by Barbara Moore, Ali Fell. So a lot of people may have seen this deck full size, but this is the little mini, and it is mini. So these are my littlest deck. I've got a couple of these little decks. So Steampunk mini. Okay, and I've got the manga as well in that size. The manga tarot. There's my sort of Chinese type tarot deck. Now there are some differences in the Princess, Prince, and King, Queen and that, but also the Emperor is 3 and the Empress is 4, so there are some differences, which is a bit strange in some of the cases. So it does take me sort of a minute to work with this deck. I don't work with it enough, I know. So that's another one. Okay. Oh, the other little mini one of that sort of size is the Universal. Tarot. So it's based on Rider-Waite-Smith, a lot of similarities. It's a Lo Scarabeo. It's got a lot of differences in regards to colours, the characters' faces. There are some slight differences within the deck, but love it. Sort of like my Rider-Waite-Smith basically. So I have a Thoth deck, which is great for being in the pocket as well. Which I think is kind of cool. Just a traditional Thoth. Okay. Now, I've got a New Zealand Naturally that I got off Game Crafter. So this is a New Zealand themed deck with the animals and the plants, flora and fauna of New Zealand. And this has coins, peaks, which are swords, waves, which are water or cups, and then you have the branches, which are in green, which is like the wands. And your Major Arcana are in the brown. So that's a cool deck as well. Now, I do have a major only New Zealand Deity. Okay. So that to me is my sort of main tarot decks. Now, there are a couple of tarot decks that I've actually made myself in this size, which I've just got to grab. Okay, so the two tarot decks that I've actually made myself is the Journey to the Crossroads and the Sacred Fractal Tarot. just give me a minute here. Okay, so you can sort of see the imagery of the Journey to the Crossroads. This was done, I created a bit of a fun deck. It's pastels on black paper. It's slightly different in the way I did it. I think I got a little bit better over time. So yeah, there's that one there, and then the Sacred Fractal, which was done with mainly Photoscape for the major arcana, and then the minor ones were made with GIMP. So just sort of slightly different, and I know it's bordered, and just made it easier because I'd already done all the labels on the cards before I found Canva, and so there was a lot of me just trying to make sure that they fitted on the cards. So they're the two tarot decks that I've made in the mini size. So just to give you some idea. Okay, so let's sort of put these tarot cards away. 1 second. Let me get onto that. Okay, I forgot to mention the mini mother piece deck as well, tarot deck. This I love. So that's my tarot decks. Now let's have a look at oracle decks that have come into my collection that are sort of mini, easy to go in my purse sort of decks. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so these little ones here, now I know there's lots of them, but I've got Language of Flowers, which has got flowers on the other side. Yeah, and they're all the same back. All the same back here, but the different flowers on them. Okay, then we've got the Inspired by Frida. These have got different images on the back, different artwork, and on the front different words, but all with the same border. Whoops, not the light. So yeah, there's that one there. And then we have Let Go. Okay, again, different artwork on the back. Quite cool. Okay, different artwork. Okay, there are different words on the front and different borders. So that's quite cool as well. So they're the 3 in that set that I've actually got. Now I know there's lots of different ones in this size that are available. Okay, another little deck I've got is the Higher Love Soul Link Oracle cards. Now these are just words, special knowledge and skills, lost love, intuitive understanding. These are really good to be working with other decks, which are really cool. So all sorts of keywords and things on them. Joyful times, new inspiration, limitations. Okay, so there's that one there. Now let's have a look what else we've got in this side. Okay, another little deck I got was the Ultimate Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Now this is a deck that I really need to start working with. I need to get some new glasses. I need to get something that's going to help with the writing on them. I find the writing a little bit tiny, so I really do need to work with these cards to learn and understand. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Absolutely love the imagery on it. I just need to work with these a little bit more. Okay, so let's have a look and see what else we have in this range. A couple of decks that I've actually made myself. Don't worry about those. Okay, one of the decks I've got is Crossroads Oracle. This is a deck I made myself. Again, I have mucked around with these a few times, and they're available on Make Playing Cards, just as all my decks are. So this was just all made for fun. Another deck I have is my Linen Mand that I created myself. Again, something I've made for fun. It's got some photos on it, has got my digital art, also has extra people. It has got a querent and partner, also got 2 women, 2 men. It's got a child and children card. See some taken by my own photos, and then others I found in stock. So this was just something I sort of mucked around and created for myself. Now I have made a lottery deck as well, but I'm not going to really sort of show you that. What I am going to show you is the Nature Spirits Oracle. Now this was taken of photos and then manipulated to create these aspects. So there's no keywords for this. It's all about your own intuition. It's all about your own thought, what images, what feelings and things that you're getting for yourself. There's one reason why I love these, because in the moment the messages may change. So really cool. So that's Vesta's Art Nature Spirits Oracle. Okay, and I did make a playing card set for myself as well. It's not actually for sale, but there are some other decks that include my digital art on Make Playing Cards. But this is a playing card set that I made for myself, a sort of an oracle playing card set with my digital art, which I love to use. Okay, another playing card set that I would include in this would be the Pink Floyd. This is a really good oracle deck, more so than playing cards, using the colours and I know the triangles are all on them, but each triangle sort of features something a little different, and so sort of gives you a different feeling in regards to the message. So the Pink Floyd playing cards are a really good little oracle. I think works really, really well, especially when I'm out and about and I just want a quick reading. I find these really a good alternative. Okay, other decks would include, let me just put these to one side. So it just gives you an idea of some of the decks that I sort of work with that are mini and are quite handy, that I have quite a few different decks that I can take with me depending on where I am, what's going on, what mood I'm in, all those things. Now other decks that I can take in my purse is the Sibylla cards, of course, which I think are really, really cool. Okay, Sibylla cards, another alternative to doing readings, which I quite love. So Sibylla cards, and I think Kipper cards, another alternative to put in my purse. Which I think are really great. Okay, so we've got Kipper and we've got Sibylla and the Kipper cards, right? Got plenty of oracle. So I could really take a tarot, an oracle, really, playing card set. You know, it really are a lot I can choose from. The Linen Mand I've got here is the Japan Linen Mand from Game Crafter. This is a really cute Linen Mand deck to take. which I think is a bit different. So that's a really cool deck. I think any Linen Mand that's a mini would be really good to take. I think some of them can be a little bit big. They're not too bad, like Tiana's Fortune cards. Oh, Nina's Rune cards are really good. Spiral runes are a really good little mini deck to take with you if you want something a little different. I reckon that's a really cool deck to take with you. You can use the imagery as a bit of an oracle as well. And the runes in there, just really cool. Still got to do a bit more work. I still want to do a bit more work. I did start doing quite a bit with that deck and didn't sort of really do much. And of course there's Alexander Mosruch. His Linen Mand and Kipper decks as well are really cool. So this is Linen Mand. And this is Alexander, oh no, this is the Gilded Chero's deck, the Gilded Expanded. So yeah, I think I've got plenty to choose from when it comes to mini decks. There's certainly a lot to choose from, what's available. I mean, this is only a very small selection of what's available. So I'd love to see what your mini decks are all about. What decks would you take with you on your journey? So much to choose from, really, when I start sort of pulling them all out and having a really good look-see here. It's quite interesting to see the different decks out. I did not realize how many I actually had. Oops. Quite a few. So that's it from me. Don't forget to continue to watch the series from the Love and Crystals and take part and have fun. These VRs are great to sort of connect with each other and see what we have in our collections. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe and ring that bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.